So what's going on, everybody? It's JDKing98 here, and today I'm actually making a video here. It's not a live stream, it's actually a video, and this is pretty cool because the Infinite Warfare hype has now kind of started. We are about a week away from Infinite Warfare dropping, which is pretty awesome here, and now we have the reveal of the Zombies in Spaceland trophies. They've been actually released, so we can actually go ahead and take a look at these. I'll provide a link down in the description so that you guys can go check this entire list out here. It's actually the entire list of the Infinite Warfare trophies, so all the ones from the campaign, multiplayer, and the zombies portion of the game. They're all going to be in here to see, but we're just going to be covering the zombies one because that's the one that we actually care about here. So let's go ahead and go on these one by one here. So the first one is called Sticker Collector, and it says, in Spaceland, find all of the quest items and complete the sticker pack. So it looks like this is going to be something Easter egg related here. We might have a sticker pack on our menu screen, like our select screen, kind of like how in the Black Ops 3 games we had like that menu that you could click select to view, and then you'd have all of your parts on the bottom of the screen. Maybe one of them is going to be like a sticker pack in here, and then you can actually complete it and pick up all the quest items throughout the map, something like that. That would be kind of cool. So then the next one here, and I believe that this is going to be the actual Easter egg itself. It's called Soul Key with a lot of O's there, and it says, in Spaceland, recover the piece of the Soul Key. And of course, this is a very cryptic description right here. Usually Easter egg descriptions are kind of cryptic here, and it just says recover a piece of the Soul Key. So it looks like the Soul Key is what we're going to be trying to do. My guess is here that maybe we will be getting these pieces of the Soul Key from each of the maps as the DLCs go on. Maybe this Soul Key is something very important here. Maybe it's something like the summoning key from Black Ops 3. Maybe that's exactly, they're literally taking from that. Maybe that could potentially be it. But it does look like we're going to be recovering a piece of it in this map, which makes me believe that the future DLCs are going to have us recovering more pieces of this Soul Key to use in the final DLC at some point. If it is following a whole overarching story throughout all of the maps, we don't know exactly how that's going to work. If they're going to be separate stories for every single DLC, if it's going to follow the same characters, what they're going to do here, we have no idea how that's going to work. But what we do know is that you can recover a piece of the Soul Key in this map, so it means that there's probably multiple pieces to the Soul Key that we have to get throughout the game. So anyway, the next one is The Bigger They Are, and it says, in Spaceland, defeat 5 brutes in one game without dying. Of course, we saw those brutes. They're those giant guys with the big football helmets, and they come running at you like that, and it looks like you have to kill 5 of these in one game. They're going to be our big boss zombie of the Spaceland here, so pretty cool right there. The next one is called Hoff the Charts, and it says, in Spaceland, unlock David Hasselhoff. So this might actually go hand in hand with the Easter egg here, and maybe you have to do something Easter egg related, and somewhere in there you actually unlock David Hasselhoff, and it looks like this is kind of opening up to more characters being able to be playable. So it kind of looks like we might actually be playing as David Hasselhoff inside of the game instead of just the 4 characters. Maybe we'll actually get to pick our characters before we start the game. That would be kind of cool if they actually did that, and it looks like Hasselhoff might be one. Maybe in future DLCs we'll be unlocking more characters to play as throughout the game. I think that would be a really cool thing for them to do because we haven't really seen character customization stuff in the zombies portion, and while it's not fully character customization, it is actually playing as separate characters and kind of getting to choose who you want to play as, which I think is really awesome. So maybe that is just meaning unlock David Hasselhoff, like save him, free him, whatever it is, or maybe it actually means unlock him as a playable character. Who knows how to take that. So the next one is called Rock On, and it says, in Spaceland, craft a weapon of rock. So these weapons of rock, maybe they are some sort of wonder weapon variants that we can craft in the game. Maybe they have to do with those like laser rifles and like the cryogenic beam rifle, whatever you want to call that thing. I forget what the official name is of that thing. Maybe that's what those are, but it definitely looks like weapon crafting is going to be back in this game, such as building weapons like we saw in Black Ops 3 with like the Ragnaroks, the bows, I think. Well, no, the bows weren't really craftable items, but any of those items where you actually got pieces and you actually crafted things. So it looks like you're going to be able to do that in here. So the next one is called Get Packed, and it says, in Spaceland, Pack-a-Punch a weapon. We know that Pack-a-Punch is somewhere hidden on the map and it's hard to find here, but it is cool that they are actually calling it Pack-a-Punch here. I like that idea that they're using the same name instead of changing it up and making it different, kind of keeping the same vibe there. I like that. So the next one is called Batteries Not Included, and it says, in Spaceland, create an exquisite core. This also could be something like a new weapon here that we can unlock, maybe some sort of electronic weapon that we can actually use to kill the zombies, maybe zapping the zombies, something like that. Who knows exactly what that's going to be, but it definitely does seem like it's going to be something Wonder Weapon related. And the next one is I Love the 80s, and it says, in Spaceland, find the MW1 and MW2 song. So it looks like we're going to be getting playable songs in the map from Modern Warfare 1 and Modern Warfare 2. That is actually really cool that they're doing that. I like that a lot. So the next one is Insert Coin, and it says, in Spaceland, play every arcade game at least once. Of course, we know that the Afterlife arcade exists, and it's where you go if you die and you can play little mini games there, and you can play all kinds of things from like skee ball to just those kind of arcade little fun games. And so it looks like you will, if you try out each game at least once, then you are going to go ahead and get this trophy here. So the next one is called Brain Dead, and it says in Spaceland play 30 games and get to scene 10 or higher. We of course know that the scenes are what they determine the rounds, so you have to play 30 games, and in each of those games you have to get to round 10 or higher. So pretty cool little list right there. We got one about the Easter egg, or a couple about the Easter, what we assume could be the Easter eggs, a couple things about weapons, unlocking David Hasselhoff, some really cool things. I like that a lot. I have great hype for this game. I cannot wait. It's coming out next Friday. We'll be live streaming it all day long as soon as it drops on midnight Eastern Standard Time on the November 4th, I believe is the date that it drops. I'll be live streaming it all that day, all the weekend. We'll be hunting for all the Easter eggs, so you guys won't want to miss out on that. So be sure to subscribe if you guys are new to my content and you want to see those live streams and everything else that I have to produce. I have a ton more zombies content on my channel, and I hope to produce more in the future. Leave a like on this video if you enjoyed these trophies. This trophy list here, you can go check it the whole trophy list out in the description, including everything, the single player, the multiplayer, and the zombies portion of Infinite Warfare. And yeah, I hope to see you guys in the next one.